I did a Facebook Live yesterday, and I really had to come to grips with the fact that Facebook really is the king and queen of social media. And it wasn't something that I wrestled with. It's just something that is so obvious that sometimes we miss the most obvious things. I've had such a great relationship with Facebook, I think since around 2007. And I've been able to connect with people that I had lost. So Facebook was the connector. I've been able to build business relationships like you would not even imagine all over the world. Literally, I could attribute Facebook to helping me generate business in 90 countries. I could attribute Facebook to helping me do seminars in 20 countries. I've had some of the greatest relationships. Who would ever thought that little country boy me would be over in Budapest, Hungary, or Zagreb, Croatia, right? Who would think that? Or I would be over in Salzburg, Austria, or Barcelona, Spain, or in the Netherlands, or in Germany, or in Paris, France, or all of a sudden find me down in Malaysia, over in Vietnam, catch me in Singapore. Oh, I got to get over to Hong Kong. No, I got to get to Taiwan. No, I got to get back to Korea. See, I attribute a lot of that to Facebook because Facebook led to relationships. And for me to ignore that would be ignorant. So what happens is how you get more gifted to you, granted to you, coming to you in life is through gratitude. And I got to tell you, a lot of people haven't had the proper gratitude towards Facebook because a lot of times the people that get to the top, the whole mission becomes, let's tear them down. Let's tear the top down. So people they take shots at Mark Zuckerberg. I'm not going to say one negative thing about Mark Zuckerberg. You want to know why? Because he had the audacity to dream a dream and make it a reality and go after it. And did he do everything perfect? No. Did any of us do anything perfect? No. But did he plow a way for us to connect with people that we would have never been able to connect with again? Yes. Every one of you listening to me have had somebody on Facebook that you've connected with that you lost contact with. Some 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 30, 40, 50. I've heard people say 60 years ago. I've seen senior citizens, elders get on the app and all of a sudden reach out. Who would ever thought that my 99-year-old great aunt would be on Facebook following me as I was traveling through different parts of the world and inspired her to come to one of my events and walk up on a stage to do seminars that she never could have fathomed was available because her great-greats, I believe, were slaves. And she got to see her great nephew performing because she was a sister of my grandfather. I attribute a lot of that to Facebook. And so I did a Facebook Live and I explained 10 reasons why Facebook is still the king and queen or the queen and king of social media. Either way you look at it, they're the king of it, they're the queen of it. Either way you look at it, they're the top dog with almost 3 billion users. What are we talking about? Huh? We're talking about 30, 40% of the population on Facebook. So if we're doing business, which is what I'm focused on, entrepreneurship, which is what I'm focused on, collaboration, which is what I'm focused on, community, I'm focused on that. Collaboration, expansion, building more friends. Well, let's get tapped in and show more appreciation for the platform that has brought us that access. There's something to be said about access. And a lot of people miss it because a lot of people get spoiled. Now, I don't want to take away not 1 inch, not one thing, not one thread from the other social media platforms, because I'm on almost all of them, all the big ones anyway. I'm on Instagram, which Facebook owns, yes, but I was on it before they owned it. So there you go with that. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Clapper, which a lot of y'all don't know about, right? I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on these other, I'm on, especially I'm on YouTube. And I love YouTube and I love LinkedIn. I love TikTok. I love all of them. But I got to build my base, from the granddaddy. It's not to say that people can't become greater, larger, bigger than Facebook. I'm not saying that. As a matter of fact, hey, the world is a capitalistic society, in case you haven't figured that out. You can argue with that all you want. It's not going away. The strongest are going to survive. That's not just capitalism, that's nature. So Facebook is a part of nature, a part of capitalism. And the strongest will survive. And if they are the strongest, they will survive as number one. If not, somebody will build something bigger. But no matter how big they get, I can't go back and go, ha, 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 look at you. Ha, 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 I'm big. That's called the competitive plane. And once you understand the creative plane, the abundance plane, you become unlimited. So I want to share with you a video that I did on Facebook Live. I'm telling you where it went and it went to. So I'm putting this out on other platforms so you can see a video I did on Facebook Live so that we can grow together on these other platforms. But I'm telling you, the base is over there. And I'm also saying that, hey, any other platform is more than welcome to surpass the base. And I'm going to be with you. So we got to work together with this. We got to be in congruency when it comes to social media. And we got to stop hating on different things. And if you don't like it, just be quiet. Don't be negative. It's not a good energy. It won't bring you good things. Be positive. So go check out this video. Tell me what you think. Leave comments. Send me some instant messages. I get back to the instant messages. I might not get back to them fast, but sometime or another, I will get back to them. Leave some comments. I do my best to try to respond. I can't get to every single one, but I want to really grow the community. And I got some important reports that I'm going to be putting out that y'all going to want to hear about. It's going to trip you out. And tell me what you think about what I'm saying. Right, wrong, and different. I'm just being me. And I want you to be you, and I love you for that. Talk to you soon. Check out this video. Straight up, straight up, straight up, man. This has been like itching, clawing at me for several months. And then I'm like, you know what? It's true. Facebook is the unbeatable king and queen of social media. And I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to give you 10 reasons why Facebook is still the unbeatable, undeniable, I don't care what you say, king and queen of social media. I'm getting ready to prove it. So why don't y'all share this out as you're coming in? Maybe drop a comment, say where you're coming in from. I told y'all I'm coming in strong. I'm coming in strong on multiple platforms, but I'm going to go really strong on Facebook. Like back in the day. Let me get myself dialed in here. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm straight. I'm going to make sure I'm straight. What's going on? As you come on, hey, just say your name, where you're coming in from. It'd be great to be able to hear from you. But I'm going to dial in on this particular subject. Who's that said I'm ready for it? I can see I'm on multiple platforms, so I might see you in one place and not another. So if you say, hey, Jay, I'm ready for it. Who just said, hey, Jay, I'm ready for it? I want to hear I want to see your name. Just type your name in there. That way I can catch you. Because I don't have every platform pulled up on this particular. I'm in Wyoming, in the building. I always wanted to go to Wyoming. That's one place I haven't been to, Wyoming. I want to check out Wyoming. Just the beauty of it, you know, to be able to get out there. That Angelise in the building. Woo! All right, I'm just going to let this warm up just a little bit, but I'm going to give 10 reasons why Facebook is still the unbeatable king and queen of social media. It's undeniable. It's not even close, really. And yet, a lot of times, because of all the different social media platforms out there, people they literally get, excited because there is great variety. And I'm not wanting to take anything away from any other platform. I don't want to do that. I just want to acknowledge something that probably most of us have taken for granted, this beautiful, awesome platform of Facebook. A lot of times people they get all worked up emotionally about their political beliefs and their religious beliefs and all these different beliefs. The key is access. That's the key. Do you have access to be able to communicate a message to more people? Let me tell you a couple things that Facebook has done for me personally before I get into these 10 reasons. I'm going to give you 10 and I'm going to see who can argue these 10 reasons. But I've been able to communicate with family because I travel so much over these past decades. Let me see how long I've been on Facebook. I think since 2007. But I traveled so much for decades. And so I got on Facebook, I think around 2006, 2007, something like that. Maybe as early as 2005. I got to go check my anniversary day. But I've been able to post pictures of where I'm at when my family didn't know. I've been able to connect with friends from my high school. Don't forget what happened when we came on to Facebook. We can't forget what happened with Facebook. That I was able to connect with high school friends and some of them, you kind of look at those names, you go, yeah, I remember them in the hallway. Oh, I remember hanging out. It might have been some of your outer skirt friends. Of course, the ones you hang out with real close, you never forget, but it's those outer skirts that you had great connections with. I've been able to get to get information on reunions. I've been able to get so much information and so much communication. And my family has reached out to me and say how much they appreciate it when we posted the birth of our son, 8 years ago, when Lena and I, when Kai came into the world, and we were able to post those pictures. And our family, some of the outskirts, now we got outskirt families, right? There's families that are on the outskirts that we are able to, communicate with. It's a big deal. Communication is touching and staying in touch. And there's many people, when Facebook first came out, they'd be up all night talking and chat, instant messaging people and really connecting. So the one thing that you got to do in order to be successful in business, which is my primary focus when I'm educating, teaching people. And by the way, this is my first live on my professional account. So now my personal account has been turned on to creator professional mode. I was verified by Facebook. I've been on here so long, so much content. They verified me in professional mode. I'm going to drop so much content. It's going to blow your mind. And I know it's going to help you. I'm not even questioning how much it's going to help you because of how much impact I've had it since at least 2007 here on this app. But we can't forget. I love that. Somebody said communication is key. It's so nice to stay connected with family and friends. Absolutely. Absolutely. To stay connected is a big deal. All right. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that watch this on the replays because I've got about 30 days to reestablish a major movement that I created years ago on Facebook. Years ago. Over a decade ago, I created a major movement. But life does its thing. I'm not going to say it gets in the way. Life is life, and life starts life. And you got all these events come up, especially when my son came into the world. And so there's a lot goes with that. And then you've got Instagram, you've got YouTube, you've got Twitter, right? You've got LinkedIn, you got TikTok, you got all these other ones that can't Clapper, which I love Clapper. a lot of these other ones that came out, and I was like, wow, you know, so I got a little bit going on all of them. I got a little bit going on all of them, and I got some big followers on some of them. That's like shocking. Like my account on Instagram went nuts when Clubhouse came out. That's another one. I'm big on Clubhouse. You know, it's a social audio platform. But I started thinking about it. It was itching me. And I talked to Lena, my wife, about it a couple of months ago. I said, you know, I need to get back to the basics. You know, I played professional baseball for 6+ years. And anytime I get into where I wasn't hitting the way I wanted to hit, like right now, excuse me, something came to mind. You ever get something in your eye? You're like, how did that happen? Good thing for eyelashes. You know, there's no telling how much eyelashes protect us from. All right. So I'm not hitting the way I completely want to hit on social media. And I've got hundreds of thousands of followers. But I'm not hitting the way I want to hit, because it's not about followers. It's about engagement. It's about community. It's about content. It's about impact. And so many times when it comes to social media, we want to social from our perspective, but not engage in other people's social. So what I believe what's going to be the key in really blowing up on social media is a complete upheaval to where you've got to engage, you've got to communicate, you've got to connect in order for it to really have the deep impact for you. So what I want to do right now is I want to give you 10 reasons, mega reasons, why Facebook is still the unbeatable king and queen of social media. So here we go. Number one, and I made some notes here. Massive user base. Massive, not little, massive user base. How big? Around 2.8 billion. Almost 3 billion people are on Facebook. Did y'all hear what I just said? Now there's around 7+ billion people in the world. That means over 30%, somewhere around 40% possibly, of the entire population is on Facebook. That's like astounding that many people would be on one platform. Can you imagine the power of Mark Zuckerberg creating this little idea out of his dorm room and all of a sudden having nearly 3 billion people, 2.8 billion. All right, so this is the unique thing. It provides an unparalleled audience. It's unparalleled to any other platform. No other platform offers such a diverse and extensive user base as Facebook. None. So it enables us to target the right people. I'm focused on educating people to become successful entrepreneurs. That's why I took my professional page and I converted it. I took my personal page. I converted it to a professional page because I didn't realize I could do this. Why it took me so long. I can still put my personal content. So if I ever want to keep it with just my internal friends, I can click that this particular post is just for my friends, for my intimate community. But if at the same time, I've got my intimate community, they know that I'm about business. They know I'm about entrepreneurship. And a lot of them, even if they don't engage in my businesses, they like hearing and keeping up, just like family and friends. What's you doing? What you got going on? A lot of my family, they don't engage in my business, but then they always comment, hey, we see what you got going on. And when I go back home, they high five and that type of thing. So it's great in that aspect that I can keep that going, yet be able to reach a larger audience. Okay, so that's number one. A massive user base, almost 3 billion people. So you can reach a diverse community and you can target it like no other platform. So you'll hear people talk trash about Facebook sometimes for whatever reason. It's always that way. Think about it. The big dog, people always try to pull them down. And you need to check yourself if that's in your spirit. That's a foul spirit, by the way. You should congratulate and appreciate rather than trying to degrade or denigrate, trying to pull people down. Stop that. Like, be appreciative that this platform was created. Don't get into all the minutia, especially with the political BS. I see so many people get twisted. And if you're in business, guess what? In the United States of America, I got a message for you in this upcoming election. There's going to be Republicans and Democrats and independents that buy your products and services if you're doing business. So don't piss them all off because you got a certain belief. Otherwise, go strictly into politics and only say, I will only sell my products to a Republican. I'm only going to sell my products to a Democrat. I'm only going to sell my products to an independent. All that is asinine. So get that stuff out. Stop. If you're to do business with the world. That includes all races, colors, creeds, backgrounds, whatever your belief is. Don't give a damn. I don't care. Love on everybody. And if you want somebody to believe what you believe, you're not going to get them to believe with hate. That makes no sense to me. Let's try to get people to believe talking ish. As them young people say, talking that ish. You can't get people to believe talking ish. You can get people to understand and have interest by being what? Loving and interested and grateful. Number one, massive user base. I'm going to give you 10. Number two, business-friendly features. I'm focused on helping people build a business. I don't care. If you're my friend, I'm going to love on you by telling you, you at least need to have a side hustle. You got to create some streams of income that are not dependent upon exchanging hours for dollars. You got to do that. If you're my family watching this, don't just go to work your job and depend on that job when they can fire you at any time. Have your little side hustle. And that means you can utilize Facebook's, this is my point number two, business-friendly features. Here's my notes. Facebook is not just a social network. It's not. It's a comprehensive business platform. That's what I finally really got into my soul. I had to say, damn, Jay, look back. Look how much business I've done on Facebook, and I'm going to prove it. You got tools like Facebook ads, the marketplace, the business suite. You can easily set up a shop and monetize your offerings. I don't know if most people realize this. You got stuff in your garage and sell it. You can have an idea. You can have clothing. You can sell it from here. It's unbelievable. So whether you got products, services, or content, you can set up a shop. I've never set up a Facebook shop. And I'm sitting there going, out of all the products and services that I've like pushed outside the platform, I had so many people that were engaged by maybe the millions now. I'm trying to get the number. It's at least in the hundreds of thousands. That, Jay, you could have put them in and exposed them to a shop. You had their attention. We have people's attention here. I'll help y'all while I'm going. Y'all should be rolling with me because I'm going. And y'all know if I say I'm going, y'all know what that means. Whoever's close to me, you know what that means. All right, so we can do that. That's number two. Number three reason Facebook is still the unbeatable king and queen of social media. Number three, highly targeted advertising. Even the people that talk trash about Facebook, guess where they do their predominant advertising at? Guess where? On Facebook. That made me even go, damn. How do they spell that? D-A? How do they spell that? Damn, right? Man, what's going on, Dale? What's going on, Amy? What's going on, Jennifer Corral Lau? What's going on, Lauren McKinney? This is some folks new coming on my page. I just opened this up professionally. Y'all gonna get a ton of content, and I'm promoting it to my community. I'm about to bring tens of thousands of people in here. I promise. That's my mission. That's my goal, that I'm going to bring tens of thousands of people in here, and I'm going to be collaborating, cross-collaborating with people like crazy. I do it all the time. You go just follow me over on Instagram. Follow me on Clubhouse, where we do rooms 6 days a week, entrepreneur rooms, 2 hours minimum a day. Hundreds of people come through every day, thousands every week. I'm getting ready to steer a bunch of them right here in this community, and I am looking to collaborate. Damn, yeah, you know how they do it. They do that DA, and they put that Y and a bunch of U's. That's that damn, right? So you got the people that even hate Facebook. This is where they advertise the most. Who's that that said? Who said I use IG more? However, I will start using Facebook. Yes. And I want to collaborate. I want to talk. I want to do Facebook Lives. I want to bring some of y'all on here. I want to give you exposure. If you got a bomb-ass product and service, I want to interview you. I got a new podcast that's launched. It's going to get reached by millions of people. I got millions of people globally in my network. And you'll see them start to come here into Facebook. They just don't know that I'm rocking it right now. But I'm going to. I'm going to send out messages everywhere. Why? Because I'm telling you that I came to this realization. It hit me about 2 months ago. And then in the last 2 weeks, I've been telling people, I'm convinced we got to go stronger on Facebook. And I'm giving you the reasons why. So number one, almost 3 billion people on the app. Number two, business-friendly features like no other platform. Number three, we can target more than highly targeted with a plethora of segmentation options. Look, what we can target: age, location, interest, right? The demographics that we can target on Facebook are like no other. You can reach your ideal audience with ease and efficiency on Facebook. Not like any other app. That's how come we know so many people come over here. That's 3. I'm giving you 10. Number 4, rich media options. What about the media options on Facebook? We talk about videos, live streams, stories, polls. Facebook allows you to connect with your audience using the various types of content. This makes your interactions more engaging and more likely to convert casual followers into your loyal customers. We got to pay attention. This is another thing when it comes to rich media options. What about Facebook groups? Do you know how much money we've driven off of private Facebook groups? It is mind-blowing. And it's so obvious that all of us, even the most experienced business people, I've been an entrepreneur for going on 28 years. And I'm going to tell you, I apologize. I'm sorry. I have to apologize, say I'm sorry to Facebook, to my followers, to my community that I've built. I should have had you double down on Facebook a long time ago. But better late than never, they say. So here we go. And I'm going to create another powerhouse private Facebook group. So y'all better be messaging me saying, what's up? Just send a shout out. Let's talk. All right. So how many we got now? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got you to 4. All right. I'm going number 5. This is a big one. Peer-to-peer marketing. The power of community is strong on Facebook. Once you build a strong community, it's a lot of loyal base. I haven't even been on here promoting hard, and I still got a loyal following on my private Facebook groups. And now I just turned this into a professional page. It's about to get crazy, I bet you. You got groups, share testimonials. Real people are influencing real purchasing decisions every day. You can do a whole lot on here. I like somebody just put in the chat, build the brand and enhance the visibility. I am branded to Facebook too. Who said that? Because I'm reaching out on multiple platforms. So unless you're on my personal page now, I can't see who it is. Darlene Eaton, she knows. And if I mess up and say the right now, okay. So who's the one that put in? Just type in your name Build the brand and enhance the visibility. I'm branded to Facebook too. Put that in the chat. Just put up, if you want. That way people can connect with you on my other platforms. I appreciate y'all. All right. I gave you 5. I'm going to give you 5 more. And this one here, I'm going to give you is off the hook. Number 6. Who else can do it this deep like Facebook on in-depth analytics? Facebook has the most ridiculous in-depth analytics of anybody. Yes or no? Put it in the comments. If you can argue, tell me some other platform that's got more in-depth analytics than Facebook. We know it's not true because even the haters come and advertise on Facebook. And we should be paying attention to that, especially as entrepreneurs. But Facebook, remember, the foundation was about connecting with your friends, with your family. But Facebook was teaching us the lesson from the beginning. They came on to monetize utilizing Facebook for having you connect with your family and friends, while they were having also utilizing those family and friends to market and advertise to. So they were selling advertisements to people that had your family and friends, including you, looking at the advertisement. So they were about that business from the gate, but they were smart. They provided the platform and they were able to build out the community. I'm going to do the same damn thing right here. I'm going to follow their lead, no doubt. So in-depth analytics, Facebook's analytic tools is going to give you and I a detailed look at how well your posts and ads are performing. See, this is a big thing for me. It's a big thing for me. Big. You ready? It's a big thing for me. And I think I'm just going to start going live just on my professional page. I'm not going to spread it all out. Robert, remind me that I'm not going to put it on different platforms because I want to be able to communicate directly with people while we're here and build it out from there. And then I'll take it and share this on other platforms, on my other platforms, post. If they want the live, they got to come over to the professional page. Robert, that's what we're going to do. If they want the live, they got to come to the professional page. Otherwise, they're going to get the replays on the other page. We'll post it afterwards. I'm doing that. Analytics. We can adapt our strategies. Now, here's what I'm big on. Tracking. And the best tracking in social media is Facebook. And that's my favorite thing to do. Coming from professional sports, I can track how good I'm doing from statistics. I can look at how many walks I had. I can look at which pitches I was swinging at the most. I can look at my stolen bases. I can look at my strikeout ratio. I can look at my on base percentage. It was statistics that was driving my behavior. I'm going to do it again in business here on Facebook. Y'all can come on for the ride. I would suggest you do. All right, number 7. This is a big one again. Seamless integration. See, we're missing how powerful this is because we can integrate with Instagram seamlessly with Facebook. Why? Because Facebook is a boss. They went and bought Instagram. We can integrate with WhatsApp. Why? They are a boss. They went and bought WhatsApp. Now, who knows anything about Oculus? Put it in the chat if you know anything about Oculus, because we're going to be talking more and more about Oculus. Now, I'm going to tell you how beast Facebook is while I'm talking about these seamless integrations, because Facebook keeps acquiring companies. They got so much money from the business model that we should be following. So we should be following the business model that the beast, the king and queen of social media did. We should be doing it. They watch what they did. They utilized community, developed the community, then just very simply share the products and services through advertisements. Let it pop up in people's feeds. See if they want to buy it. That's ingenious when you think about it. Give people a bunch of great content, let them have great community, and then let them share their products and services from time to time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pump out a ton of great content, and then I'm going to share it. Yes, the metaverse. Angelise has a conference room in the. I love that, Angelise. I love it. I don't like it. I love it. I don't like it. I love it. Why? Because whoever just posted that comment, I can't see your name. I'm sorry. Unless you tell me your name, because you're on one of my other platforms. Facebook changed their name to what? Meta. I want y'all to think about that. Facebook changed their name to Meta. Now, why is it so huge? Because people were tripping for a while. They were actually even laughing for a while. But then all of a sudden, not long after that came what? ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, AI, everything leading to the what? Metaverse, artificial intelligence. Facebook was ahead of the damn game. As a matter of fact, they might have been about 3-4 months too early. But they're going to capitalize on it. They got too much foundation. They got too much technology. And they got so many users that we can't be tripping anymore on Facebook. We got to be applauding and we got to run with them. They're not going to get smaller. They're going to get bigger. So I'm going to run with Facebook. Why? Because one of the most powerful forms of the law of attraction is gratitude. It's the most powerful form for the law of attraction to work for you is gratitude. If you're one of those people that like to talk trash, then you're going to watch. It's not going to be the law of attraction working for you. If you don't have gratitude, so if you don't like something, and rather than just go ahead and go create what you want or go to something else, rather than talk trash about something, guess what? You're ungrateful. You're not going to get any advantages. I'll teach you that. All right. I mean, I gave y'all 7. Here's number 8. There's no other social media that is as mobile optimized as Facebook. With most of the user base on Facebook, so almost 3 billion people, most of the 3 billion are accessing Facebook via their mobile cell phone. Wow. So this platform, they made it fully optimized. And most people don't realize this. Most platforms are not fully optimized for mobile. All right, if you've ever been on a platform and you go, I can't do that on my mobile, I got to sign on desktop, then you know what I'm talking about. You rarely have that happen with Facebook. They fully optimize it. That means a better user experience, higher conversion rates when you're doing business, especially with advertising. Mobile advertising, big time, which I'm going to get into big time. Number 9, Facebook is a beast at constant innovation. So they're the king and queen of social media. Why? Because they're the best at innovation. Whether it's diving into the world of what? Augmented reality, right? AR, or AI, or improving their algorithm. Facebook is always on the cutting edge of technology. No doubt about it. People keep talking trash about Facebook. I'm like, what in the hell are we doing here? These people are the bomb at this stuff. Got to double down. I'm doubling down. Number 10, big one for business folks, which I'm going to do some courses on here on my professional page. Multiple revenue streams. Facebook gives you multiple revenue stream opportunities, from sponsored posts to affiliate marketing. Most people don't know about that. I'm going to be teaching on that. From selling physical goods, offering digital courses. Facebook offers a myriad of ways for creators and entrepreneurs to make money. Here's what we got to understand. What Facebook wants to do is they want to push you. Damn, we got to see that. They want to push us. Why does Facebook want to push us? Because if they push us, we're going to get more eyeballs, and then they can sell more advertisements. Lights go off. And then they will pay you. I knew something was up when they allowed your personal page to become a professional page. Here's what that means. Now, y'all can follow me. Once I clicked, here's what you do. There's 3 little buttons on your home screen. Let me tell you where to go. For any of you that want to go there with me, you can go there. I'll teach you. You can walk with me. You got to go over to your personal page, and not just your news feed, but go over to your personal page. Over on your personal page, you scroll down. That same line where you see post, about, reels, photos, videos, groups, more, you're gonna see 3 little dots over there. Where you normally write your post, you can go live, post a photo or video. There's 3 little dots up above where you can post. If you click that, it gives you the option to turn on professional mode. You got to be eligible for that. I think you got to have X amount of followers, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So you got to be eligible for that. And that's important. But I'm going to teach you how to get eligible. I'm going to teach you how to get more followers, because I'm going to do it. Pay attention. My mission is to have tens of thousands of very real, active followers here, not to follow me, but to follow the mission of creating the most powerhouse entrepreneurs the world's ever seen. I've even got a whole platform that just teaches that. It's called XP Mentor. I got a whole platform on that. But here on my professional page, I can talk about anything. So my anything is my 6 pillars of my life, of your life, of our life. It's our physical pillar. We got to get in better shape. Yes or no? Put it in the comments if you believe we need to get into better shape. Yes or no? Yes, we got to get into better shape. We got to be stronger emotionally. Yes or no? Put it in the comments. We got to be stronger mentally. We got to be stronger physically. I've said that. Okay. We got to be stronger financially. That's what I was going with that. We got to be stronger financially. We got to be stronger spiritually. We got to be stronger socially. So those 6 pillars, we got to be stronger. And I'm going to create all that here. So I'm going to take this here. I'm going to partner this Facebook page with my YouTube channel, with my podcast, and just keep pumping out 6-pillar powerhouse information. Do y'all like it? Do you understand it? Right? So I just gave you, like what I do tonight. I gave you all this free information. I said, look, here you go. And I'm just going to keep figuring out all the things that's going to help you get better, how to teach you to get better. I'm going to provide a ton of content. Then I'm going to do what Facebook does. I'm just going to blend in and say, oh, by the way, because X amount of people are going to do what? They're going to be like, oh, I want to be able to go to a higher level. So if you get all this for free, X people are going to go, oh, well, if I can pay for some stuff, I'm going to get a whole nother atmosphere of information compared to the free stuff. Like, for example, tomorrow, I'm doing Sales Mastery Breakthrough, which is my strongest online training I've ever done. Strong. I'm gonna put it in the chat. You gotta be on my personal page though. I wonder if I can put it here. I might be able to put it here. I might. It won't go on all my platforms. So you gotta be on my personal page. So if you go to facebook.com/JayNoland, you'll get it. But salesmasterybreakthrough.com. I'm going to put it here. Why am I going to put it? It's my greatest online training I've ever done. And anybody's followed me over the years, you know I do seminars all over the world. I've done them in 20 countries. They say I've helped train over 1 million people between my online and offline trainings. It's crazy, right? But if you go to Sales Mastery Breakthrough, I put the wrong thing here. Hold on 1 second. I put the wrong thing. You know, if you don't have it right, you can be off 1 letter and people will never get to where you want to go. I'm going to teach you that too about paying attention to detail. So salesmasterybreakthrough.com. I'm going to give y'all a hookup tonight if y'all want it. It's up to those who want it though. Like if you want a hookup, what's up? Agnes in the building. So salesmasterybreakthrough.com. Now watch. I'm telling you, this ain't no little bit of training. This is my top. Agnes has been to my events before. She'll tell you. I've done them all over the world. I'm going to do one tomorrow online. By the way, we are already sold out. All seats are gone. I'm now going to allow some overflow. All right. I'm going to allow a few overflow. So I'm going to put that in the chat. All right. So it's a $995 training. I'm going to give you a $200 discount code, but I'm going to give you a hookup. So if some of you are sitting there going, I ain't got no money, I'm strapped, I'm broke. Number one, this is where we're going to help you on the 6 pillars. If mentally and emotionally you're jacked up with how you think about money, if you ever say I can't afford it, that's always going to be that way. That's never going to change. If those thoughts come in your being, you say, I can't afford that. Well, guess what? You just spoke your future into existence by your subconscious mind, even entertaining that. So I'm going to take that excuse away from everybody. So if you really want to change your life, money is not going to be the option tonight. So I'm telling you, I got a $995 training. There's a $200 discount code to it. But if you are strapped out of your brain, but you are hungry out of your soul, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get into that training. We'll work out a payment plan for you. We'll work it out. So there's no reason you can't be in that training. But if you're trying to get something for nothing, we know you're not the right person and you're not going to make it. How do we know? Go read Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. He says anybody that wants something for nothing is destined for fatal failure. That means deathly failure. You ain't going to make it, right? So I'm going to put it in the chat over on my personal page now. So if you go over there, Sales Mastery Breakthrough. Gosh. Yeah, got it now. salesmasterybreakthrough.com. You put in all caps sales 200. Some of y'all who hear me, type it in. Yeah, I think I got it. salesmasterybreakthrough.com. I got a $200 discount code, all caps sales 200, SALES 200. You got a $200 discount. Now, if you can't afford that, if your brain said I can't afford that right now, that means you got to start doing stuff to have people train you where you stop saying I can't afford it. The most deadly thing you could ever say to yourself if you want to have success in business is I can't afford it. It's death. Can't say it. Thoughts are things. Y'all heard this. So stop saying I can't afford it. Start saying I can. The money is always there, by the way. You just got to know how to access it. It comes from the thinking stuff. Like Wallace D. Wattles taught in The Science of Getting Rich. He says there's a thinking stuff from which all things are made. Not some things, all things are made, which in its original state permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe. So what I do is I teach people how to tap into the thinking stuff. So once you tap into it, what you need, all of a sudden it becomes accessible to you from your thoughts. Now that's a belief system that very few people on earth are going to believe. But that's why you have the rich and you have the poor. And the gap is getting bigger. That's why you got 3% and you got 97%. And I think it's going to go back to the 2% because when Napoleon Hill wrote the book, it was 2%. As the innovation came out, it bumped up 1% to 3%. And now it's going to go back to 2%, maybe even 1%, because so many people are programmed to want something for nothing. And you got to have common sense like I do. I got common sense. I go, I can't get something for nothing. I got to invest something to get something. I got to invest my time. I got to invest my sweat. I got to invest my effort. And more importantly than anything in this world, I got to invest my money. Now, my mentors taught me years ago, and I'm done talking after this. You can always find someone's attention in their wallet. You can always find someone's attention where? In their wallet. That stuck out to me. I can find their, what do you mean find their attention in the wallet? Say, if you give anybody something for free, guess what? They won't value it. And more importantly, they won't pay attention to it. I went, oh, I get it. See, we think if you make it easier for somebody to get it, that it's going to be more valuable. No. What you do is you make people earn it. That's why I'm telling people. Now, listen, if you're going, Jay, you got a sales training that I've never done this. I've never, ever done a sales only training ever. Never. And I've done seminars all over the world. And most people say, what do you mean? I've been to your seminars. It was sales. It was not a sales seminar. It was a partial sales seminar, but it was more a personal growth seminar that led to doing sales. Now, I've got a ton of personal growth training you can have access to if you want it. I can point you to it. But I want to do a strictly sales training. I'm going to record it. I'm going to package it. I'm going to put it on my platform. And then I'm going to make it a high ticket item perpetually. Got that? And I'm going to keep adding to it. So I've got 45 seats that are sold out. They're gone. Those tickets are already spoken for, I should say. That's the best way to put it. Them tickets are grabbed, spoken for, right? So now I'm overflowing. And if you're hungry, I'll let you get in the overflow if you're hungry. But you're going to have to inbox me and say, Jay, how can we do this? If you can't afford it. Otherwise, look at the link, go to it, and say, I'm going to take advantage of the $200 discount. And you're going to want to do it because it's going to end. It's a $995 training. You can get it for $200 off of that. But I'm going to sell it for $3,000. I'm going to put it on a funnel and I'm going to make it perpetual. People say, what do you mean by that? I'm going to take this training and I'm going to do something very significant. I'm going to add value and value and value and value. And then I'm going to do private Zooms. And then I'm going to do feedback. Hey, we're going to be talking. We're going to be connecting. We're going to be doing great things on there, on the platform. That anybody that's on the training that has a ticket into the training, whether it be the 45 or it be the overflow of the 45, you will never pay any upgrade perpetually. And you'll be on the inner circle of my sales training. I don't know if people capture that or not, because some of you know my top students, or you've heard about my top students over time. I've been doing this sales for like 28 years, starting in November. Some of y'all know who these people are. Y'all know how much explosive, massive growth they've done in their life. They're some of the top earning salespeople in the world. And if you go, where'd you get that training from, that foundational training from? They're going to say, JayNoland. They're going to tell you that. Or they're going to point to somebody, and that person is somebody I trained. There's a bunch of them out there like that. Would you like to be one of those people? Well, then you got to get on the inside. Send me an instant message if you want to be a part of the training. It's from 10 a.m. Pacific, that's California time, to 3 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, starting tomorrow. So tomorrow's the 9th and 10th. And if you have some times you can't be there, okay, it's a workshop. So I want you to be there as much as possible. But if not, it's a perpetual training. The videos will be loaded and you have access to it forever. You just got to get your spot. And if you don't get your spot now, You got to pay $3,000 later when you hear everybody talking about it. And I'm going to make sure everybody's talking about it because I know how to do sales and I know how to do marketing and I know how to create results. I just know how to do this. And I would love to be able to show you on the inside. And I'm looking at the material that I've created. And I almost want to run down the street myself when I'm looking at the material. I'm going, this material here is the greatest sales training material ever. It's going to be the greatest sales training material ever. Because you'll be able to take what I'm training you tomorrow and create whatever you want in your life. What's that worth? If you can start scripting out your life to create whatever you want. All you got to do is apply it, work it, get better at it. And now you see most workshops, you got that access for what? You've got access for that time. They don't put that on a recording and say, you can keep going back to it. They don't do that with workshops. Workshops are right there, right then, that's done. Here I'm going, here you go. If you don't get it all, don't worry. You're going to be able to log in and you'll be able to put in your questions and we'll take the most frequently asked questions that are coming in on the platform and we'll continue to address those things. I'm going to tell you why. People say, Jay, why are you doing this? Because I got people pay me $3,500 if I ever go in on a training. It's a $3,500 training. I've done some that are high level, and people will pay $3,500 for that training. And people say, well, why are you making this inexpensive? Because I'm going to use the stories. This is a win-win. I'll let you get in at a very, very affordable cost. And then I want to use your story. Think about that. If I want to use your story, what does that mean? I want to make sure you become successful at sales. So you'll be able to bounce off, ask questions. And some of you are going to pick it up in weeks. Some of you are going to pick it up in months. Others of you it's going to take you a few years to pick it up. But you got to get great at sales. You want to know why? The great economy reset is here. The greatest reset in the history of the world. I saw the first big move in 2008, and I co-founded a company that went from $0 to $1 billion in sales, they say, faster than McDonald's. And that's when the housing market was crashing. They were like, oh my goodness, the housing market's crashing. And I was like, guess what? Pure capitalism is here, where the strongest survive. Like it, love it, or leave it. We live in a capitalistic global economy, and the strongest survive. Whether we like it or not, I accept it, and I navigate with it, and I make impact with it, and I do social responsibility. That's the big deal. See, you want to make money and then make a difference. Most people just want to make money, or they just want to make a difference. You got to put them both together for great impact. Make money while making a difference. So you got to make an impact. See, I've helped feed thousands of orphans over the years. Nobody can come to me and talk trash and say, well, Jay, you just about money. I'll say, bull, trash. I got too much. I got receipts on what I'll do if I get blessed. And so I want to teach people. So if you get in on this training, you send me an inbox. If you can't afford the $7.95 now with the discount, you go, I can't afford it. Then inbox me and go, Jay, let's work out a payment plan. Y'all know y'all never heard me say that over the years. But I don't want anybody that really is hungry to miss it. You'll probably never hear me say this again. Ever. You got an opportunity to get plugged in to become a part of a legendary team, a movement that I'm creating. I don't care what industry you're in. I don't care what company you work for. I don't care what you have going on individually. Sales is sales at its foundation. And if you are in business and you don't have sales, you don't have a business. So I'm going to help you to get sales to have a real business, and you'll be able to be connected to me forever if you're in this training when it comes to sales. That's a big deal. So send me an inbox. It's a big deal. So hopefully you really enjoy me sharing with you what I do. I gave you 10. I'll review and then we'll get out of here. Why is Facebook the unbeatable king of social media? One, massive user base, 2.8 billion, almost 3 billion people. Not even comparable right now, right? Two, business-friendly features like no other platform. Three, highly targeted advertising like no other platform out there. Four, rich media options like no other platform, not this many. Five, peer-to-peer marketing like fast. Six, in-depth analytics like no other platform. Seven, seamless integration like no other platform. Eight, mobile optimized like no other platform. Nine, constant innovation like no other platform. That's something good, not like this. 10, multiple revenue streams like no other platform. There's some great ones out there. Like I love Clapper. They like big time when it comes to content monetization. Now I'm doing big stuff over it. I'm gonna keep doing it. But I'm gonna build my base from here, from Facebook, and we'll go out to Instagram. We'll go out to Clapper, out to TikTok, out to YouTube. We'll go out from here. But we're crazy if we don't understand number one. What's point one? What's point number one, family? Massive user base. See, I'm using my common sense. Smack me around a little bit. Come on, Jay, wake the hell up. Almost 3 billion people. 30% more than 30% of the population. Jay, wake the hell up. You got to build out from this base. You got to, Jay. And family, we got to build out from here. Why? Because the amount of users, if we just build great content, if we want to go out, great, we go out. And you don't have to go out. You can just stay in here with me if you want. I'm telling you, I'm in here. I'm going to show you, if you want to learn, it's up to you. Would you like to learn? I'll show you how to be able to repurpose the content in here. You'll be able to take it. Like, let me give y'all a little secret. You ready for a little secret? I'm going to repurpose this content from this video. I'm going to chop this up and I'm going to create a bunch. Y'all going to see it. Follow me. And then you'll be, and comment, go, I was there at the live. I want you to comment. Because I'm going to take this one tonight. I'm going to utilize artificial intelligence, which I'll show you, because I'm a beast at artificial intelligence now. And I'll show you how to do it. I am an expert prompt engineer on ChatGPT and other AI and other Bard, right? Google Bard. Y'all want to come in? Chat Sonic. I'm telling you, I'm a beast on that. I'll show you how to do it. Would y'all like to learn it? If you don't learn it, you're going to get left in the dust. But I'm going to repurpose this. And I'm going to chop it up into a bunch of shorts. So I got about an hour worth of content. And shorts are a minute or less. That means I've got about at least 40 different shorts. 60 maximum, about 40 minimum shorts, reels, right? Facebook, Instagram reels, YouTube shorts, I'll be able to put out and then drive people back to the base, and from the base, build them out from there. This is going to be so on purpose. It's going to be ridiculous. So y'all check it out. I'm doing that training tomorrow. Back channel me if you want some hookups. I'll reach back out to you immediately, or have somebody from my team connect with you right away. They'll connect with you. They'll get you access. They'll show you how you can get into that training. Salesmasterybreakthrough.com. I'll get you $200 discount. If you don't have the money now, we'll work out a payment plan. We'll figure out what you got. You got to come in with something now. And then we'll hook you up. And then you'll be a part of the elite salespeople on earth. That's how we roll. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for being here, spending this time with me. I'm going to continue to roll. I'll take 2 days where I won't be back here because I'm going hardcore for 2 days doing the training. But I'll be back here Monday, dropping some more awesome content about how to grow on Facebook, how to grow your business, how to impact your life, how to have better relationships, how to be a beast in sports. Do y'all know what I can do with y'all's kids? How many of y'all got kids that are playing sports? I'm an ex-professional athlete. I got 10G calling from TMZ News partnering up with me to create a whole sports broadcasting and training platform. We're going to do a bunch of stuff in here, y'all. Don't mess around and mess up and don't understand what's talking to you right now. If you're watching the replay, be sure you send me a message right away. We're going to get started 10 a.m., which is 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. We're going to go for 5 hours of the most beast mode sales content you've ever seen. They'll talk about it forever. I'm on purpose. Hopefully you are too. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.